Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, myself and Ben is running are going to be reviewing the Nike Zoom Fly 5. So we're going to split this review into two different parts and discuss different things in each of our videos. So you guys can enjoy two different videos and they're not kind of copying each other, they're not just reiterating the same thing. So on Ben's channel, we're going to be taking the shoe for an easy run. We're then going to discuss the facts and figures of the shoe and also its positives and drawbacks as well. And then on my channel, we're going to take it through a tempo run, so up through the paces a little bit. And then we're going to score it out of 10 on different categories like versatility, durability, and compare it to some shoes that we already love. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy this video, this little kind of twist on a review. Hopefully 2 reviews will be better than 1. So without further ado, let's go over to Ben's and crack on with this easy run. Let's go. Guys, this morning we did the easy run in the Zoom Fly 5s. So Ben, how are you finding the shoe so far? Just a quick little
recap. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not blown away by the Fly 5 at the moment. We have only tried it for the easy run though, so I'm sort of half looking forward to seeing how it performs for the tempo. After all, that is kind of what these shoes are designed for. Yeah, it should be good.
So we've just done just a gentle 2K warm up. We've come to Ben's local tempo loop that he does all of his threshold and tempo work on. Yeah, so I'm excited to, this is the Ben route, I guess.
Yeah, I need to make a Strava segment really, don't I?
Yeah, he should. So yeah, we're going to do a 20-minute tempo, just a nice gentle tempo if you like, so 330, 340k pace. Just to see how the shoe kind of goes at that sort of pace and see how we get on. Both got tired legs, so we're not going to overdo it because we've got a big session in the morning. So yeah, without further ado, action mode. Let's go
get into it.
So we've got the start line. Ready, marks? Get set. Go.
Let's go. Tempo pace.
Tempo pace.
So we just went through the 10-minute mark, currently ticking on at 324 per kilometre pace. Feeling alright?
Yeah, a little bit tired, but
yeah,
getting it done.
Going a little bit quicker than we thought we would, but I guess that's what happens when you train with someone. Just got to keep this going now for another 10 minutes.
I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap, got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson.
So we're into the last minute. Still 324 per K pace, so nice and consistent. A couple more bends and we're done. 20 minutes tempo. Oh, that got really hot towards the end. Good job. Nice one, there you go.
So guys, while I try and catch my breath back, 20-minute tempo, 324 average. Don't know what that is in mile pace, I'll put it on the screen now. Yeah, that was a bit hot, wasn't it, Ben?
It was a little bit. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, very warm, especially the last 5 minutes. I really started to feel the heat.
Yeah, it's like the sun came out from behind the clouds.
Yeah.
So guys, we're going to cool down. We're going to head back to Ben's house. And then we've got 5 categories to rank this shoe out of 5 each to make a combined total of 10.
Yeah, should be interesting.
Yeah, so it'd be cool to see how our scores compare. We're not going to confer beforehand. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So anyway, let's go back to Ben's house. So guys, we are back at Ben's house and we're going to take through the Nike Zoom Fly 5 in 5 different categories, and we've both ranked it out of 5. We haven't conferred, we haven't discussed what we scored on this, and then it's going to create a combined score out of 10. So the 5 categories are versatility, energy return, comfort, durability and value. So Ben, what have you given this shoe for versatility?
So for versatility, I gave this shoe 2.5 out of 10. I was hoping that this shoe would be a little bit more versatile than it was. It's good for the easy runs, but on the tempo that we just did, it didn't really feel like it was giving me a huge amount back. I don't know about you.
Yeah, so I've given it a 2. So yeah,
2.
Pretty negative for me as well. I didn't massively enjoy it at the easy run. I then didn't really enjoy it at the tempo run. So I don't see how I'm going to enjoy it at any other paces really, because we've kind of covered most of the bases there.
Yeah, I'd have to pretty much agree with you, to be honest, in terms of versatility. There's definitely better shoes out there.
So yeah, so that is a combined score of 4.5 out of 10. Not a great start. So guys, the next category is energy return. Ben, what did you give it?
Energy return, yeah, a big disappointment again. Unfortunately, we were promised Zoom X foam. I've since done some research and found out that it's actually got a carrier foam in there with like recycled Zoom X in there, which I think explains a little bit why.
See, just in here.
I think that explains why it feels a little bit different to what we're used to. So I gave it a 2 out of 5 in terms of energy return. It just wasn't very responsive at all.
Yeah, and I've gone for a 3 out of 5. Again, I don't really know why I scored it even that high really, but yeah, it gave a little bit back on the easy run, but on the tempo it felt like I was just kind of running with bricks on my feet.
Yeah.
It wasn't very enjoyable. So yeah, that's a combined score of 5 out of 10.
I'm glad you're doing the maths, because I wouldn't be able to do it that quick.
But it's not going very well so far, is it?
Not too well, no.
It's got 3 more categories to save itself. So guys, moving on to comfort, out of 5, Ben.
I actually gave it the highest rating of all the categories. I gave it 4 out of 5 in terms of comfort. I didn't have any hot spots, any issues with it at all. It has got a nice amount of cushioning in the heel area. The tongue was nice and plush. So yeah, overall, got on pretty well with it in terms of comfort.
Yeah, so I've given it a 3 out of 5 again. So yeah, it's a fairly comfortable shoe, but it just doesn't compare to anything like the Invincibles. The Invincibles are just so much more comfortable, and yeah, nothing really to write home about. I do like the cushion tongue. That's probably my favourite bit about it. I do think Nike have really improved their tongues on their shoes recently, but apart from that, it did start to rub on my heel on the tempo run, so not great. So the fourth category, guys, is durability. So obviously you have to take this one with a bit of a pinch of salt. We've done 2 runs in it, but I'm going to start off with this one. So with durability, I've given it a 3 out of 5. The only thing I would say is that the foam looks like it started to slightly compress a little bit. But apart from that, there's no real signs of wear on the bottom. The foam, the rubber has held up quite well. But what about you? What
I gave it 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, that's pretty good in terms of durability. There's a good amount of rubberized coverage on the bottom, and even this area of sort of more exposed Zoom X, should we say, hasn't really shown much signs of wear. Obviously, we've only run about 20 kilometers in the shoe so far, but yeah, durability doesn't seem too bad. It's probably going to be one of the plus sides to this shoe, I'd say.
No, exactly. So yeah, that is a combined score of 6.5 out of 10. Nothing to write home about again, but it's getting slightly better. So we'll move on to the final category, which is value for money or price. Ben, out of 5.
So initially I thought it may be worth a 4.5. I've gone for probably a 4 out of 10. I mean, £144, you can't really go too wrong. It does what it says you can do in this shoe, but not necessarily like very well. There's, like I said a minute ago, there's definitely other shoes out there that I would probably prefer to do my tempo runs in. But I think for £144 you're getting a fairly durable, comfortable shoe that you can do sort of tempo and easy runs in. So yeah, I gave it 4 out of 5. Maybe a little bit generous, to be honest.
I think I concur, to be honest. Yeah, 3 out of 5 from me. At £144.95, and you can't get any promotional discounts from Nike exclusively. So I think just in today's current market, it's not completely extortionate, but it's not also on the cheaper end either. And to be honest, I'd probably, if I had to pick a shoe from the Nike range and I wanted it for a tempo, I'd probably pick the Pegasus if financially.
I was just thinking that actually.
If financially I was a bit restricted, but yeah, I just think there's so many better shoes out there. Like the shoe I just recently reviewed, the Hoka Carbon X3, recently selling for £115 on some websites, and I just think that's a much better shoe if you were looking for some tempo work. But yeah, so yeah, that gives us an overall score of 7 out of 10 for the value. So it's not horrendous value for money. It's not going to completely shatter your bank account, but it's not a really good bargain either. So yeah, that is our categorization of the Nike Zoom Fly 5. So Ben, if you had to do all of your tempos in one shoe, Nike have said that you should be using the Nike Zoom Fly 5, but what would you pick?
I think personally I would rather have the Endorphin Speed 3 from Saucony. It's just a little bit lighter, and for me a little bit more responsive. They both have that nylon or carbon plate. We still don't know what this shoe has in it, so yeah, you can feel the energy return in both shoes, but I just think that the weight of this shoe really lets it down a little bit. So I probably will continue using this for easy miles, but for tempo efforts I'll probably go for the Saucony Speed 3, I think.
There you go. Well, there you go guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video, this review on the Nike Zoom Fly 5. A little bit let down is how I feel right now. I had high hopes for this. It's a great looking shoe, but unfortunately the looks don't mean everything, and that's why you should always go for comfort and kind of performance over the looks in a shoe. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed. Please like, subscribe and share with your running buddies. It's free for you and it means a lot to me. Thank you for Ben for hopping on this video.
No worries, thank you very much.
And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.